T-Virus Experiment Report. Top secret. Those are the words written at the top of the paper Ada is holding. Ada's face darkens as she reads through the document. The umbrella symbol on that piece of paper. You seem to recognize it. What's this umbrella corporation you mentioned? The T-Virus. And the G-Virus. And the S-Virus. And the N-Virus. And the M-Virus. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Viruses? They're the names of viruses that spread throughout my world. What about the Las Plagas? The same viruses that drove Raccoon City to its utter destruction. That was a nuke. I mean, technically, yes, also, but still. What kind of viruses could cause something like that? Put simply, they're viruses that can rewrite the genetic structure of living beings. The T-Virus is very British. They reduce intelligence and induce aggression. Those infected turn into mere living corpses. On top of that, their physical abilities are greatly enhanced. And Umbrella is the one who made these viruses. Yes. Umbrella uses the virus for bioweapon development. Like that creature we saw on the first floor. A creature that seemed like a fusion between a rapture and a mass-produced NIKKE. Wait, don't tell me! The situation is worse than I thought. Ada hands me another piece of paper. A short paragraph is scrawled across the top in red ink. He who imbibes the holy elixir of the judge shall shed the flesh of the sinner and be reborn as a greater being. Uwu. Pain is but a prelude to transformation, and death the echo of new birth. Uwu. Fear not. Neo-virus development complete. Huh, I wasn't that far off being N. I guess they couldn't really call it N-virus, because then that might be, people might think they're being racist, maybe? Lead the foolish humans inside the Ark to their end. Yeah. Just as I thought, the virus was developed here. And now, what happened in Raccoon City is about to happen here as well. Mopsy, I'm reporting this to the higher-ups. We have to seal off the outer rim immediately, or else there's a chance the virus could spread. And if needed, we'll mobilize the Blaze Out squad. That's the first time we've ever heard of this squad. My immediate assumption is that this squad has flamethrowers and deals with, like, this sort of thing. Like, viral outbreaks or whatever. Like, I think like a sort of decontamination squad, maybe? Blaze Out. Think of them as the Ark's epidemic countermeasure squad. Alright, she explained it anyway. Without another word, Dee moves to the far corner of the room. I'm sure that will be very cute, like, you know, or very cute in NIKKE's. One of them will be, their leader will be a lolly, most likely. And also Las Plagas, don't forget as well, Gallivant. Which also combined with one of the other viruses, which would also, yeah. Without another word, Dee moves to the far corner of the room. She appears to be attempting to establish radio contact. Ah, yes. The mold, which is apparently the prelude and the base creation for the T-Virus. Because apparently it predated. Which of course it did. So, yeah. It's all fungus, baby. My head is spinning from all the new information I've been bombarded with. So, now that your girlfriend's out of earshot. Wife, thank you very much. Would you mind having a little chat? Just the two of us. About what? I'll give you whatever intel you need. But if you find the person who developed the Neo-virus, hand over custody of them to me. That's what I'm asking for in exchange for my cooperation. Even though I haven't played Resident Evil 8, I have seen a playthrough, and it's like the dude met the one who's like the main villain or something when he was younger. And it was due to seeing her, he was like inspired, obviously, wasn't he, to like figure out how she's able to do what she does. That's what I'm asking for in exchange for my cooperation. You want me to just hand over the developer to you? I mean, I might still get Resi 8 at some point, but I don't know. I've gone this far along without really playing it, so yeah. At this point, I might as well play Resi 9 when it comes out, you know? You don't need to worry. I won't harm them. So, what's your answer? Exactly, no rush at all. That info better be worth something. I'll take that as a yes. Ada reaches into her coat and pulls out an old, worn notebook. What's that? What's that? Sorry. Unleash my inner Ada there. Some quality reading material you should check out. It's the cult leader's journal. I open it carefully, revealing the following text inside. Death is not the end, uwu. Death is purification, uwu. The purification of this world begins with death, uwu. The merciless judge descends, uwu. Informed consent form for clinical trial. 1. Goal. To identify those worthy of salvation on the day of judgment. 2. Procedure. Participants shall receive the holy elixir of the judge through a purification ritual. The ritual will span 7 days and 7 nights, and cannot be halted or abandoned midway. During this period, bodily reactions and transformations will be observed. To determine the subject's eligibility for salvation. 3. Possible phenomenon and side effects. High fever, vomiting, dizziness. Visual and auditory hallucinations. Temporary or permanent bodily mutations. All phenomena are deemed divine trials and cannot be defied by mortal intervention. I hereby acknowledge that I have clearly understood the information stated above, and given my voluntary consent to participate in this trial. I humbly accept all outcomes arising during the process as the will of the divine. Signed by Miranda. Date. Oh, what day is it today? Forget the date. The real question is, why are you signing that? Oh, because the signature was left blank. Huh? About that, Miranda often forgets to sign her patrol logs. So Poli hammered it into her head to sign her name if the signature field is blank. Oh, yeah, Poli taught me that. Oh, hold on, Poli. Oh, there's no time for this. We've got to find Poli. The towel is missing. Resuming investigation. Miranda rushes into the annex. Despite how she is, I can assure you that she's a capable officer. Should we head in as well? Hold on a second. There's something I need to check. Jill, look at this symbol. It's Umbrella's, isn't it? First that infected dog attack, and now this. Not to mention the contents of this consent form. It seems like... Yeah, seems to me that Umbrella's behind this somehow. If it's something that results in physical mutation, then this holy elixir of the judge might be another virus developed by them. So Umbrella even has their filthy tendrils in this place. I really hope Wesker is part of the story, if I'm honest. Sorry to interrupt, but you keep mentioning this Umbrella Corporation. Would you mind explaining exactly what that is? If there's any chance it's connected to Poli's disappearance, I should know about it. Nah. We're most likely, it's going to be this event. It goes on to, what is it, October whatever it is, near the end of October. And then we'll have like a small event. I say event. It'll just be like whatever it is in between, and then we'll have anniversary. Anniversary's not till November. So, yeah. Umbrella presents itself as a pharmaceutical company. But in reality, they repeatedly carry out illegal human experiments. They developed a virus that alters the human body and induces madness. But Adam... What was that? Wait, what was that? I think it came from deep inside the annex. I'll go check it out. I'll inform you if something comes up. Query, you and Claire stay here.